from German stage mentalist Erik Jan Hanussen, inherited Hitler techniques of trance induction and control of the crowd. Hitler held the German people spellbound. They became slaves to the Fuehrer until they were liberated from their mass hypnosis by the Allied victory. The Nazis were the product of arcane forces, which produced a fearsome weapon, only recently uncovered. The existence of die Glocke, also known as the Nazi bell, was revealed in 1997 when interrogation transcripts of Nazi SS officer Jakob Sporrenberg were found in the wartime government documents of Poland regarding secret weapons of the Reich. Die Glocke experiments were conducted by scientists working for the SS under Projekt Riese, or Project Giant, in a German facility near the Wencelas mine in Poland. The weapon was made of a hard metal, about 9 feet wide, 15 feet high, and shaped like an enormous bell. The Nazi bell contained 2 counter-rotating cylinders. When activated, it radiated a danger zone with a diameter of 1,000 feet. Within the zone, crystals would form inside animal tissue. Blood would become like gelatin. Exposed plants suffered accelerated decomposition into a material resembling grease. During testing, it killed 5 of the 7 original project scientists. There is a man-made henge above ground at the site, which was the test rig for an experiment in anti-gravity propulsion generated by the bell. In secondary experiments, following activation, a concave mirror mounted on top of die Glocke was seen to reflect images from the past. Before the end of the war, the Nazis removed from the mine all the equipment used in Project Giant, including die Glocke. But there is evidence that SS officer Hans Kammler used it to escape Germany by traveling through time. 20 years later, in 1965, an object identical to the bell made a controlled landing in Kecksburg, Pennsylvania, where Hans Kammler had American relatives. The large, brilliant fireball was seen by thousands in 6 states and in Canada. It rained hot metal debris and caused sonic booms. Eyewitnesses in the small village saw the object follow a glide path into the woods. A member of the local volunteer fire department reported finding an object in the shape of an acorn and as large as a Volkswagen Beetle. Kabbalistic signs were inscribed in a band around the base of the object. Other witnesses recalled the U.S. Army removing a huge object on a flatbed truck covered by a tarpaulin. Reporter John Murphy from the local radio station WHJB arrived on scene before the authorities. He took many photographs and conducted interviews with witnesses. When military personnel arrived, they confiscated his film. Murphy produced a radio show on the incident called Object in the Woods. Before it got on the air, the station was visited by two men in black suits, identifying themselves as government officials. They confiscated the audio tapes that Murphy had produced. In February 1969, Murphy was on vacation near Ventura, California, and while he was crossing a road, he was struck and killed by an unidentified car in an apparent hit and run. We know the Third Reich conducted research into advanced propulsion technology, including rocketry and the flying wing aircraft. It is no less important to remember that Nazism was the essence of evil in the 20th century and a cancer in a Christian nation. The idolization of one leader in Nazi Germany and the racism of the Nazis set this period apart from all other chapters in human history so far.
So ist das verschoben und wenn das runtergeht, weil es nicht weg, da geht es durch das kleine Gewicht, geht das runter und hier, das dreht sich und da kommt.
Jetzt habe ich es kapiert.